Hi, I'm Easy Lewis, and welcome back to Nocturnal Reviews. Please ignore the glare. I don't know how long I'm going to keep these on for this video because the ring light. But welcome back to almost said Summer Spooks. It is Summer Spooks. I'm kicking off Summer Spooks. So, Nocturnal Reviews, Summer Spooks. Here we go. So today kicks off the very first day of my event, Summer Spooks. It runs from today, June 21st, the first day of summer. Happy summer, happy solstice, happy Letha. Whatever you recognize, it is the start of summer officially, so it's here and it's already way too hot. So it goes from today through July 4th, and if you need a bonus day, want a bonus day, July 5th is our bonus day. And for whatever reason, if you need to extend your Summer Spooks or want to extend your Summer Spooks, feel free. We've got 3 months of summer, so plenty of time. Today I'm going over the prompts once again, and also I'm going to give my pile of possibilities. Now, before we get too far in, I do want to mention and shout out Jen at Horror Literati. She just did her TBR for Summer Spooks and Summerween, and also her curriculum, so please check it out. It is linked in the description below. Now, have I jump-started any of these reads? Maybe. It's okay. If you did so, feel free. So, let's go back over the prompts. So, there are 4 prompts. And the first one is Summer Lovin', a read that feels like the season or a beach read. Summer Nights. Oh, sorry, that was the original title. Nights in White Satin. I have them both written down on my original sheet, so that's why. But Nights in White Satin is the name. A read that makes you think of humid, sweaty nights. Blockbuster is the third prompt. A read that inspired a film or TV show, or should be one. And the fourth and final prompt is Feel the Vibe. Watch a film or TV show that fits well with one of your reads. Now, it doesn't have to be an adaptation. It can be something that just has that same vibe to it, that same, like I said, feel. By the way, during these 2 weeks, you do not have to do the 2 weeks at all. You can do this week, you can do next week, or you can do both weeks. It is entirely up to you. You don't even have to use those prompts. You can use those as purely inspiration. There's absolutely no gatekeeping. So I do have a list of reads. I do have a few physical, but some of them I have are in digital form. I do have one of the physical ones, but it's in a collection, and I just didn't want to drag it out for this video. But we will get to that. So first off, I have I Know What You Did Last Summer by Lois Duncan. I have never read this book. I've been wanting to read it for a long time. I got it now a couple of years ago. And this, of course, is the tie-in version with the original film. I do know that the film and the book are very, very different, but I'm still very curious, and I think it'll fit prompts. Next up is Cool Air by H.P. Lovecraft. I have it in a collection, I just didn't drag it out for the video like I said, but I honestly don't know if I'm going to get to all these reads, or if I might go in a different direction. Who knows? Like I said, it's a pile of possibilities. Cool Air, I know a little bit about that story. I haven't read it, but I thought it sounded like it might fit in with summer, and if I need a short read, there we go, I've got it covered. Next up is What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. I've heard so much about this, an Edgar Allan Poe inspired read, inspired off of The Fall of the House of Usher, which is a great Poe story. To be honest, I don't really know if this is going to fit one of the prompts. I did ask a friend of mine who's read it if it would fit a certain prompt. This was before I did my announcement video for all this, and she'd said that it might. She'd have to reconsult her notes on it, but she said it might, fit it. So I don't know, because I was thinking the Nights in White Satin, even though it takes place in autumn, I do believe, but it might work. We'll see what happens if I get to it. Next up is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. This one I've heard so many good things about, and it is a gothic thriller, gothic horror. For some reason I'm thinking it takes place in summer. I'm not entirely sure. Feel free to let me know if anybody has read it. And I do have something in mind that I know I will definitely be watching during the Summer Spooks. And then the last read I have on here is The Mist by Stephen King. I've seen the movie, of course. I've never seen that TV show that didn't last. I was supposed to read this for a book club read earlier in the year. It just did not happen. I did end up watching the movie, but unfortunately, circumstances caused me not to be able to join the book club discussion. I will not be watching the movie if I get to The Mist, which I'm hoping on. I will not be rewatching the movie. I do have an alternative watch for that. So here are the 5 potential watches I have. I may get to all of these. I may only get to some of these. I may only get to 1 or 2. So I'm going with I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, because I have that one on DVD, and I've never finished watching it. I've only seen like the beginning portion of it. So Cool Air, the Night Gallery adaptation. It's the only adaptation that I'm aware of it, but I thought it'd be cool to check it out. And if I don't get to that, or it's unavailable for me, I can always watch some sort of Lovecraft adaptation, because those are usually fun and interesting, even if they veer way off the subject. Kind of like the Poe movies with Roger Corman. Sometimes they veer way off the subject, but they're still cool atmospheric films. Next up is Motango, which is a Toho Japanese horror sci-fi film. And I thought this would go really well with What Moves the Dead, kind of that botanical horror, botanical gothic feel. I think Motango is more horror than gothic, but with the mushroom theme, I thought it'd work well. And I haven't seen it. It's one I want to see for quite a while. Next up is Dark Shadows. Since Dark Shadows is also turning 60, I know I'll be getting to this. I will be watching the first episode on the day that Dark Shadows aired, which is coming up very, very soon. So I'm kind of planning on watching the first 5 episodes as the show progresses, so 1 episode a day. So I do have that planned for sure. And then my film to go along with The Mist is John Carpenter's The Fog. Even though it doesn't take place in summer, it still has that similar feel, you know, that isolation, town under siege by, you know, mysterious things in, you know, hiding in the mist or fog. And at the, you know, they are, at least later in the film, The Fog, if you've seen it, they are all kind of taking up refuge in one building, and they are completely under siege. So, and I know The Fog doesn't take place in summer. I think it takes place in spring, because I do believe it takes place in April. It's been a bit since I've seen it, but it is one of my favorite horror films. So, what is everybody up to? Please let me know in the comments. Please check out Jen's video, and I hope you will all enjoy Summer Spooks for the next 2 weeks, or for as long as you need or want to do it. So until next time, stay safe, stay spooky, and happy Summer Spooks. Bye-bye.